Alrighty, guys. Good morning on a beautiful Saturday. Just wanted to give you a little sneak peek into what I'm going to be doing. So, obviously, the last video I did some seating depths. Didn't really see a whole lot. I did do the Barnes video though. The Barnes, what are they? 85 grain TSX, and these actually perform pretty well. I did not clean it. I know that Ron Spilmar says you're supposed to, but I didn't. But whatever. But so I wanted to move away a little bit from 243 because I messed up a bunch of the brass. Didn't mess it up, just resized it wrong. So I had to do all that. But then I wanted to get some 308 stuff done because I just bought some 168 grain hollow point bowtail match. So I have a few rounds loaded up here. Two groups of CFE 223, and those are going to be loaded up to 40 grains and then 43. And then I chose IMR 4895 because I like IMR powders, but 37 grains, which feel pretty light. And then I have some IMR 40, IMR in 40 grains. Sorry about that. And these are loaded up with just some range brass. I believe most of these should be Hornady brass. Loaded up with some Fiocchi large rifle primers. Kind of just as a cheaper-ish, except for the powder. Some plinking rounds because I have my hunting rifle, but I also wanted to train a little bit more on that. So yes, I just wanted to give you a heads up on what I'm going to be doing. I will be trying to group them, and hopefully in the next video, whenever I get the chance to shoot them, I'll show you guys the results from them. Usually I do test at 50 yards, so it's going to be not, 200 yards out kind of testing. But so I have these. So this right here is the next one. So then I'm going to be trying out the 150 grain interlock bullet. So I'm going to be trying something a little different. Usually I do 4 groups or 3 groups of the same powder. This time, and I usually do like highest to maybe second highest. But this video, I'm going to, or these testings, I'm going to try to do it kind of similar, but more general. So 44 and 46 grains of CFE 223, and then I'm going to try 2 groups of IMR 4895, 38 grains, and 42 grains to at least get a ballpark of where these guys are going to be accurate. Because obviously with my 308, I've had worse luck, I guess, as far as reloading. So I'm going to try my best to find a powder and find a bullet combination that'll like. I just have not been lucky at all with my Savage 110. I've had a bunch of stuff happen with shoulder depth. So obviously you have your bullet here. So you have your bullet, your neck, and then the shoulder. And I just didn't bump the shoulder down enough. So that was kind of my problem. I don't really use new brass with my 30-06. I used a lot of new brass. So, and I actually got resized the brass perfectly first try. So that's not really an issue. But I kind of want to make a target load and a hunting load because I would really like to start hunting with my Savage 110. I have a Savage Axis in 243 that I mainly hunt with, and then hopefully if I get the chance to get a doe and a buck tag this year, I will hopefully be hitting the buck with a 30-06 and the I don't know right now. I don't know if I should go with my Savage Axis or my Savage 110, but I'm hoping that the 150 grains will do good. If not, I do have a box of 180s just in case. I have no clue. 308 I've tried to do tests on, and I've tried different kinds of ammo. It just never seems to work, but we'll see. Alrighty, you guys have a great day, and remember, Christ is King.